Ohio, Doshita no. It's your girl Tsukiju back again with another video. How y'all doing this fine Tuesday evening? I hope y'all are having a good week so far. We're almost halfway into the week of the second or third week in January. It is 48 degrees. It's cold here in Cali. I'm gonna be reacting to a video by the name of Destiny Ute, and her video is captioned, the title is, it says, "Does a ring really mean commitment? People are coming hard for the ASAP Rocky and Rihanna debate." So the thumbnail, it has a beautiful picture of Rihanna and a very handsome picture of ASAP Rocky and the creator of this video. And it says, "All this love, but still no ring." And y'all, before I get into the video, I just want to say that I am not married, but I was given this ring. It's not a wedding ring either, but someone gave it to me because they found it, and I guess it's real gold. I lucked out there. But yeah, I'm not married, you guys. And I have been asked, like, why aren't you married? Well, because for one, that's none of your business. But no, it's okay, but it's for people that I feel like, trying to assume, like, you know, oh, you're not married because there's something wrong with you. I mean, you could think that if you want, but everyone I've dated, they still want to be with me. So it's just, they probably never really believed in marriage, and I never went around to really getting to that, Like, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't have the money to even, get me. But there's a lot of different reasons, why I'm not married, because for one, I haven't even dated the right guy to marry. And it's like, even if they did ask for my hand in marriage, we didn't date long enough, I feel like, to even ask that, But anyways, let's get into this, you guys. So if y'all are not familiar with Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, I'm sure y'all are familiar with Rihanna because she's pretty famous. She's pretty popular. She's made many hits from, let's see, please don't stop the music. And we found love in a hopeless place. Y'all know that. And shine bright like a diamond. I love those songs. And many of her other songs. She has a lot of songs. That's why I think she's a billionaire. And she has Fenty Beauty, and she has her own line of, lingerie and, just feminine stuff that I really like. Like, she's doing a damn thing out here. Shout out to Riri, okay? We love bad gal Riri. She's an island gal. And she's just that girl, Yeah, some people make fun of her forehead, but hey, not everyone can have a cute size forehead like me, okay? And Riri, she gets her props from me, okay? She's come a long way in the music industry, and she has her own things going for herself. So she's definitely somebody that I would say I give her props, Hell yeah. I give her her flowers and all that. And ASAP Rocky, he has some good hits as well. And he's in a group, the ASAP Mob. And I believe one of his artists had passed away, and he had like this really distinct like birthmark or some type of mark on his face, somewhere on his body. I think it was on his face. And yeah, I like their music as a group. And yeah, ASAP Rocky, he has his own thing going. Like he's stylish, and they have a song together. I really like their song, you guys. And that's the Fashion Killers song, cuz I'm into fashion and all that. I would say that I'm kind of like a fashionista, but yeah, so oh gosh, hold on. Be right back. Like I have my own style, but I like to see Riri and Rocky in their, name brand, clothing. If I was rich, I would definitely be rocking whatever they rock too. But probably not the same look. But yeah, they all have their own cool style, and I like it. But anyways, let's get into this video. Okay, so
my mother used to say shit like, I know you like this girl that you with right, but I want you with Riri. It's like, Mom, why you keep saying that?
A$AP Rocky speaks about Rihanna. Let's talk about it. Hey,
she's pretty.
People, how you are doing today? It's again Destiny here.
I love her
welcome
smile.
to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So A$AP Rocky is speaking about his relationship with the Rihanna, and this has gotten a lot of people talking. So if you guys don't know, A$AP Rocky just dropped his album, and I think he's doing like a press tour, just doing press tour and all that. And he went to this podcast. Honestly, I don't know. I've never listened to this podcast before, but anyway, went to this podcast and he was asked about his relationship with Rihanna, and A$AP went on to talk about the important role Rihanna has played in changing his life, and also went on to talk about how his mom has always known it's Rihanna. The mom has always pushed him and nudged him towards Rihanna and all that. And this has struck an entire conversation, because the way A$AP was talking about Rihanna, talking about he's happy, he's blessed to have Rihanna in his life, and that he's happy they met or they came together when they did, because it felt like if they had come earlier than that, maybe he would have messed it up. It would have been the right time and all that. But this has also struck the conversation, because if you guys don't know, I wish I know everybody know, Rihanna is on baby number 3, and people are saying that if you really love her that much, if you really want her that much, then why don't you go ahead to marry her, put a ring on it? And this has struck the entire conversation. If it makes sense for Rihanna to marry A$AP Rocky now, or if she should not even bother, or if that's the conversation that is going on. Okay, so anyway, guys, let's go check out the clip from this podcast that has struck this conversation, people's reaction to it, and then we'll come back and talk more. But you guys let me know, do you think that A$AP Rocky should put a ring on it, or you think Rihanna has a lot to lose if a ring is put on it after having 3 children? Anyway, guys, let's go check out the video, and then we'll come back and talk more.
A woman will change your whole life, especially if it's a companion. Before I had my children, it was like being with my girl, took a blindfold off. As soon as you get with a girl, she'll tell you, like, that's not your friend. That's your friend. But that one...
And to be clear, you didn't just get with any girl.
I know. I got with a very special woman.
If you had asked me in 2012, is this guy going to be the most happily coupled up, familyed up man in rap music?
Hell no.
I respectfully would have said, probably no.
It was just like we were on the same page, born the same year. My dad is from her country. My family, when I go back, I get to see both sides of my family. It's so many similarities. It's just funny. We laugh about it a lot. She was always my boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother used to say shit like, I know you like this girl that you with right now. I ain't gonna say no names. But I want you with Riri. It's like, Mom, why you keep saying that?
Mom,
That girl
mind your business.
Yeah, that girl don't even want me like that. Like, but we cool, Mom. Like, that's just my friend. Chill. I'm telling you, she real. And mothers know best. I'm thankful that, she was put in my life at that time, because I think any time prior to that, I don't think I was ready for something like that. I don't think she was either.
And when it comes to A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, they ride for each other like this. And it's so beautiful. I could cry. Y'all, I know we're not talking about everybody's relationships and being like couples goals or anything like that. But if you have not seen, A$AP Rocky went on a podcast and said, having a woman will change your life. I want to tweak it just a little bit, okay? Because he didn't just get any woman, okay? He got Rihanna. But having a woman who cares about the trajectory of your life, that will change your whole life. He said a woman will come into your life and be like, this person is not your friend. This person, though, they are your friend. When somebody cares enough to be like, okay, I see who's around you and not everybody is there to benefit you, that right there is something powerful. And you have to be kind of like ready for that. And he said himself, he's so glad that they came into each other's lives at the time they did, because he said if she would have came before, he wouldn't have been ready for that. And vice versa for her. That is just so beautiful, y'all. It is just so beautiful. They are some beautiful people, and I'm just so happy for him, so happy for both of them. You could tell that A$AP Rocky has matured a lot. You could tell he matured a lot through that interview. Like, man, I love them so much, y'all. I don't even know what to say.
I saw this interview where A$AP Rocky was talking.
I love them so much, y'all. I don't even know what to say.
I saw this interview where A$AP Rocky was talking about how Rihanna changed his life, and it takes a certain type of woman sometimes that can really come into your life and make things better for you. And the amount of women that's in the comments saying, well, marry her then. Do y'all realize how much money Rihanna has? What does Rihanna have to gain by marrying A$AP Rocky? She has more to lose if she marries him and it goes bad and he tries to be petty, which a lot of men usually do. Once there's a divorce on the table, a lot of them get in their feelings and try to go after your finances. What does she have to gain by marrying him? Think about it. Because the reality is, me personally, I don't feel like he's even a quality man anyway. So he may be a good partner, but something about him does not sit well with me and never has. So I don't think it's a good idea for her to marry him. I don't even think it was a good idea for her to have all them kids, but hey, it's not my uterus. But she has nothing to gain. If she's been with him all these years, they got these kids, what do y'all think is going to change if he marries her? What does she have to benefit from him marrying her? If anything, he's going to get more out of the deal marrying her as opposed to her marrying him. They already got 3 kids.
Right.
Like, some of y'all, I think a lot of y'all be male-centered and don't realize it. I think a lot of y'all really put weight on marriage just because you want to feel like you were chosen. You feel like the ring is something to now show other women, yes, someone chose me. That's not what marriage is about. It's not what marriage is about. It's not what marriage is about.
I wish people would stop putting marriage on women, especially women who haven't outwardly said that they would love to be married. Because I'm just watching a podcast clip where A$AP Rocky is talking about how special Rihanna is to him, and so many people in the comments have said, oh, wife her up then, put a ring on it, why don't you marry her? And it's like, not everyone wants that. Not every woman in a long-term relationship or in a relationship in general wants to marry the person that they're with. Maybe they don't believe in marriage. Maybe they don't see marriage as something that they need to do. Why are we deciding that if people are together for a long time, that they need to be married? It's so annoying, number one. But also, it allows people to then think, oh, if they're with someone for a long time and they're not married, that there's something wrong with the relationship. And if you want to be married, that is absolutely fine. But not everybody wants that. And some people still want a long-term partner. Some people still want to be in a monogamous relationship. But marriage is not the end goal for everyone.
A woman will change your whole life.
So marry her. What's the problem? Put a ring on it. I feel like when you're in love with a woman, you're going to do everything in your power to marry her. A lot of people don't understand the value of marriage, and that's what pisses me off. People keep saying, why do he need to put a ring on it? He don't need to put a ring on it. Blah, blah, blah. No, he does. Marriage is not just a piece of paper.
But I don't like
is
the way he
commitment.
talks.
Okay? Therefore, he needs to show her that he's committed to being with her for the rest of his remaining damn life. If she has proven to you that she's the woman for you and she has basically helped you and guided you and all kinds of stuff, the least thing you could do is put a ring on it. It's that simple. Alright? Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. If he do put a ring on it, hopefully he does, Rihanna get that prenup. Okay?
No, it's because this thing is really that they are talking about and nobody wants to say anything. But if it was a normal girl, we would be saying something right now. This is not, it's not romantic. I get it that our girl is already 3 kids in, but it's not romantic and a lot of things are starting to make sense, right? I love her. But like I said, we need to stop assuming that we are the Riris of the situation. Like, for instance, with that movie that just came, I've not seen it yet, but I get the whole gist of it. Friends we meet when we travel, or friends we meet along the way, or whatever, with that guy that plays Snow in Hunger Games, right? We always assume we are the girl that ends up with the main guy at the end of the day. But just imagine it from the POV of the other girl, the girlfriends, the actual girlfriends. And the thing is, the fact that I had to also say that my mom knew I liked someone else, but she was like, this is who she likes, and so I gave it a chance, and blah, 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 blah. I just feel like men are very aware of the words they used, how they phrase it, what they say, and they are very aware of what they mean. So there's no point of us like saying, oh, that's not what he meant, he just used the wrong words. No, men say what they mean. They are not kids. When it comes to saying what they mean, they are very aware, they are adults. I once had a situation where this woman was like, it's me she likes, and her son, I should forget about the ex that, she had told her son that it's me she likes. And I ran away because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Your son is a grown-ass man. If he likes somebody, then he needs to stay with her. Just because you don't like her doesn't mean, you should now bring somebody else into the picture, or you should know. In fact, she should have just let that relationship run its course, and then eventually, whatever happens. You get what I mean? So it's just, I'm starting to have more empathy for the other girl. That's what I'm saying. Because I no longer have this exceptional mindset. I now understand that I am more likely to be the main woman, instead of the other woman. Like, a lot of us romanticize the other woman so much because the movie cuts when they get together, right? But be serious. If you watch Something Borrowed, right? Kate Hudson and what's the name of this woman? I've forgotten her name. She's the one that voices Judy Hopps in Zootopia, and one other guy like this, and Jim from The Office. They were in that movie together, and the way it ends with the cheetahs getting together, right? In a book that Sophie Kinsella wrote as other person, Emily Griffin, same person, but she writes as 2 people. There was another book whereby those 2 couples showed up again, and somebody had to ask them, like, how do they do it? Like, they both cheated to be together, right? But how do they trust each other? How do they, how is it they're just like, they don't know that they just feel the love and they are still going on the love for now, or for as long as the ride goes. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes cheaters have happily ever after, and sometimes they just they are both still very aware of what they did and the people they hurt, and they just want to try to live guilt-free day to day.
Okay, the last character, honestly, I got lost there. Is she trying to insinuate that A$AP Rocky cheated with Rihanna while he was in a relationship? That's what she saying. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, please go down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about this.
We both got lost there.
Going on down in the comment section.
Let me go back.
Do they do it? Like, they both cheated. They both cheated to be together, right? But how do they trust each other? How do they, how is it they're just like, they don't know that they just feel the love and they are still going on the love for now, or for as long as the ride goes. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes cheaters have happily ever after, and sometimes they just they are both still very aware of what they did and the people they hurt, and you just want to try to live guilt-free day to day.
Okay.
My bad. I got lost in my own eyes when she was saying that. Damn, I'm looking good. Okay, you guys. Let's finish this up.
Right. And, I agree with that, and something we've talked about here as women, we need to understand the power we hold when it comes to the dynamic, when it comes to relationship with a man, it that being a long-term relationship or even marriage. We are more like the source. Like a man needs us way more than we need a man. It is what it is, and a lot of men knows the importance of us, but they don't want to acknowledge it. And I've seen ASAP Rocky really acknowledge the fact that meeting Rihanna kind of really changed his life for the good. For me, like, I like that. Like the fact that he knows and he's saying it out. A lot of men will not acknowledge that. So I do give him that on that. And then him talking about his mom always known that Rihanna is the one and all that and all that. That really just really get me thinking, because sometimes some of these men, they just go with where their mom wants them, which makes me kind of really squint into the relationship a little bit. Like, is he in the relationship because his mom wants it, or he was there because he wants to? Mind you, ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, they were really cool, having friends. There was this interview they both did together even before they started dating. I saw the chemistry there. I was like, these two, they like each other. So that just really gave me like, was it because the mom pushed him? Because he talked about how the mom would keep insisting that Rihanna was the one and that mom knows best and all that. But let's.
Yeah, I have something to add to that. What if the mom just doesn't like the girl, but the girl could be good for the guy? You know? I don't know. But it could be true in a way, like, moms know best kind of rhetoric. I don't think that's necessarily true, because some mothers are narcs, okay? Some people are narcs. And so what if he really does, what if the guy, I'm not saying ASAP Rocky, but I'm just saying hypothetically, like, what if the guy really likes the girl, but for whatever reason, his mom just doesn't like the girl, and she's not even really giving a good reason. Like, the things that they're saying, like that ASAP Rocky is saying, it's not really going deep for me. And that's an issue right there. Like, he doesn't give an example of the time when he's saying, like, Rihanna made a statement about, or he's making a statement about Rihanna saying how that's not your friend and stuff, like, kind of like giving him some type of guidance on friendship and stuff like that. With that too, that's kind of like, what exactly did she see in these friends that you didn't see? Like, I kind of wish he would go into detail about that. But going back to, like, a mother knowing best, like, not really, because my own mom, like, she didn't really give me guidance about the people that I was dating. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think everyone should just take advice from their parents, you know. Yeah, I hear them out, but them having the final say of your relationship, I don't think parents should necessarily be involved if they're, putting too much of their own, like, they're projecting their own, like, insecurities onto their kids. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm going a little too deep into it, but I would like to know, like, like examples of the kind of friends, the kind of women that ASAP Rocky has been with that are making his mom and Rihanna, try to give him guidance. And that's a good thing, but it's like sometimes you need to also think for yourself. I'm just saying. But, some people need that guidance sometimes. Because we don't know everything, and sometimes getting advice from older people is a good thing.
Keep insisting that Rihanna was the one and that moms knows best and all that. But let's even come back to the main conversation. People telling him to put a ring on it.
Right.
Now
Let's get back to
this
that.
is where I want to run it down. Like I want to run it down. I love you guys. If you're new here, like welcome to this channel. Okay, but I've said it multiple times over and over again how I don't believe in the institution of marriage, especially in the construct of the way society has constructed marriage, does not favor you as a woman. So when I see people say, oh, then they should put a ring on it, I'm just like the other creator said, Rihanna has a lot to lose if she puts a ring on it. And a lot of women in this day and age now that honestly don't want to be married. And this is not me saying that. For me personally, this is my own take on it. I feel personally, if you can have a child with somebody, you could as well just go ahead and get married with the person. That's my own personal. Rihanna already has like three. She's pregnant with her third baby. So for me personally, I'm just like, I don't believe in the institution of marriage. Like personally, I'm just like, it does not favor you as a woman, especially as a woman that you centered yourself, you work, you have your own money, you have things going on for you other than just the relationship.
And it can also depend on the marriage laws where you're living. Because they're saying, like, here in California, I don't know, they seem to lean more, favoring the women. That's what I've been hearing, but I think it all just depends. Let's go back. But let's hear her what she got to say about it.
Things going on for you other than just the relationship. I personally, I don't believe marriage favors women. And that's not to say that if you choose to do marriage in a non-conventional way, it does not favor you. I personally, I'm a married woman. I'm telling you guys, okay? I'm married.
But also when I say that, I mean, like, if you're getting a divorce anyway, but
12 years, been with my partner for 22 years. So I feel like I can really speak on this marriage thing because I'm in a long-term relationship. And I can tell you the institution of marriage as a whole, the way it's been constructed, is just really being so glamorized a lot for a lot of women to want to indulge in it. And the ones that have been married will come and tell you it is not all that, honestly. It is not the way they told us when you're outside. That's not how it is. So I think that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky just get married. I personally, I feel yes, and my answer is yes and no, and this is why. Like I said, I don't believe in marriage. So, and if Rihanna get married, Rihanna will have so much to lose because she has his way more than him financially, and some of these men can be very petty, and one of the way they're going to get you is your money. But also another way they are going to get you is a child. So for me personally, I believe that if you can go ahead and bust it wide open and have a child for a man, you could as well put a ring on it. Because for me personally, I believe that having a child with a man is way more important and risky than getting married. So if you can go and jump that hoops of having a man's child, you could as well just make it official and put a ring on it. That's
right.
And
right.
I know some people say, oh, but you say you don't believe marriage. I don't believe marriage, but at the same time too, I do believe that the person you choose to, if the person you choose to have a child with, is one of the most important decisions you will make in your life. So if you're going to go on to do that, then just put a ring on it. That's my own personal.
She's smart.
My own personal.
And
But
that's how I feel as well.
If she did not have
That's
a
why,
child with him,
hey, there's always a reason why, people like her come through my algorithm, because I feel like a lot of the people that come through my algorithm, we are on the same type of frequency. Like, we think alike. We're like-minded people.
So just keep the
For
relationship
real.
the way it is. Both of you love each other. Both of you are doing life together. Kumbaya, kumbaya. Let's have it that way. Well, this part that there are children, 3 children, girl, just put a ring on it.
Right.
And sign
Do
the
it.
prenup.
Do
And
it.
make sure you have a tight prenup, just like what was her name? Oh, this lady from the Real Housewife from Escape. Oh, Candy. Why did I
Candy
forget that name?
Burris.
That can have an airtight prenup. Okay. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this conversation down in the comments.
You know what? She said basically everything I was gonna say. So, y'all, what are y'all thoughts about this? Like, I definitely think she should get married to A$AP Rocky. Yeah, like, stamp it. I love me some Riri, and we all want the best for Riri. You know. So, yeah. Y'all, if I ever have any kids out of wedlock, pray for me, okay? That's all I gotta say. For reals. But sometimes I don't believe in marriage. People discourage me, and people are like, you know, marriage is just a piece of paper. Well, I guess so is the Bible. It's just a bunch of pieces of paper in a book with a cover and a back cover. But yeah, y'all, if you made it to the end of this video, you're a real one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, please do me a solid. Do me one good favor. If you are new to my channel, subscribe, okay, and welcome. I hope you continue to, you know, frequent my channel. Show me some love, you guys. Comment, share the video, do all that good shit. Okay, do it for me. Okay, I love you guys. Take care. I love it.